looking live inside Wayne State Fieldhouse, the scene of the boys' PSL Championship Sunday. And it's Cass-Tech against Martin Luther King. He's Reggie Butler. My name is Chad Bush. Reg, this is the kind of game that we've expected to see, but we kind of got here in a different kind of way this year.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you have the teams that really stood out within the PSL this year. It works out where they meet here in the championship.
All right, we'll have the starting lineups and much, much more. The start of this game coming up. Thanks for watching. We're the Prep.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Exam experts class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident, and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to greatness.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
My time to shine. It's about to hold. Got it! Splash! And that will put some dogs on it. Well, they were having a lot of fun, dishing it off to each other. The dunks were happening, just a good time.
Chad and Reggie with you as we get ready to meet the starters for tonight's ball game, as Detroit King and Cass-Tech square off for the third time this year. And we'll start first with the Crusaders of Detroit King. And this is how they roll them out. Drew Floyd will start at the point guard spot. Gabe Hawkins at the shooting guard spot. Derek Kilgore Jr., the senior, at one of the guard spots. Marion Knott at one of the forwards. And Stephen Jones, I don't know if he's going to go tonight. We got him in there. We'll see. Braylon Stinson is a starter. Where's number 4? Stephen Jones, maybe their best player, has not been with them, Reg, for much of this year due to injury. They'll try to overcome that tonight. Marion Knott, a candidate for Mr. PSL, leads them up front in the front court under George Ward, the fine head coach for Detroit King.
Yeah, they've really had so many other players who've stepped up and showed up in the big time. You talk about Knott and some of the other players, Floyd, they've both hit big shots and just had consistent play throughout the year in the other players' absences.
Does look like Stephen Jones is in that starting lineup tonight, so look out for that. Big storyline. Now then, Cass Tech, the Technicians, led by Steve Hall, state champions in 2024. And they will start with Stevie Hall, PSL, Mr. PSL candidate Stevie Hall, putting up 30 points per game, 6'3", put up 32 points per game. Sebastian Thrower at the other guard spot. He's a senior at 6'1". Ransom Thomas having a breakout year, 6'2" guard. Jacob Figueroa in the front court at 6'3", the senior, and Armani Wright in the middle at 6'8". So Cass and King, and this is the kind of momentum Cass was looking to get to. And Reg, they've really caught their stride. It'll take all of that to get undefeated King this year in the PSL, who's been the top of the food chain.
Yeah, you're right. It will take everything. I mean, King, who's so fundamentally sound. This is going to be a battle of styles. You have King with their hard-nosed, man-to-man defense, and then you have Cass with their press to your chest. You know, a battle of styles. Let's see whose wins.
Cass Tech had to go double overtime to go to this game, Reg. 2 overtimes to beat Fred Douglas. Does that take anything away from them, or does it help them in today's game as the underdog against their rival?
Oh, these are kids. There's not a thought about being tired. These kids play 4 AAU games in a day in the summer or summer league games with their high school teams. The fatigue is not a factor. Experience, in my opinion, though, that's what you could take from it. You could say, hey, we've been in a tough game. You know, Fred D took us down to the wire. And so hopefully you use that as experience if you're Cass Tech.
Well, here we go. These two teams always rivals in everything they do. In football, basketball, baseball, checkers, volleyball, tennis, it doesn't matter. These two teams, look, they don't like each other. It's the green guys and the guys from Lafayette. This is war. Let's be honest, Reg. This is a fun one.
Yep. Both teams would say it's the good guys versus the bad guys.
That's it.
Depending on who you talk to.
That's right. 15-4 on the year for King, and they will go on defense first. Stevie Hall leads this team in scoring at 33 a game.
Yeah, he's had a phenomenal year.
The junior with 20-plus offers, Power 4 offers. And we'll see at halftime if he indeed is the Mr. PSL. He's going against a guy that's another leading candidate, Marion Knott, the forward for King. Stevie Hall, top side. Right wing 3, blocked. How about the swat by Kilgore? Stephen Jones behind the back to the front row. And alive and well is Stephen Jones. Welcome back to the hardwood, young man.
And you see his thought process and his talent. The pass just didn't connect. And it's been a while since they played with him. So you just got to get used to each other again.
That's right. High on the right is Figueroa. Figueroa top side for Thrower. Now the rip and drive from Scott. Scott had it rejected by Knott. Cass keeps it, gets it back to Thrower for 3, no. And a big boy aggressive rebound by Kilgore on the move. Down the boulevard, no. Stephen Jones put back, and he'll get a chance to go line left and shoot free throws and score points, something he hasn't been able to do for a couple months, Reg.
Yep, and that place signified King. You had Knott with the block at the other end. Then you had Steve Jones be able to come and grab that rebound in all of the traffic, go up strong and get fouled.
We did not see Stephen Jones, a Division I offered guard who gets that rebound around 4 bodies. We did not see him in the game we broadcasted on the 10th. in the Crusaders game against East Kentwood. It was an East Kentwood 52-39 win. Also not here today and not even in school anymore is Tyler Hunter, who played in that ball game. He has left and no longer in the school. So no Hunter, and also not having their best player, Stephen Jones. I mean, it's been some work for them. Steve Hall dumps it down low and throws it away. He was looking on the left block for Scott, but too much congestion, and we're still looking for our first points in this game, Reggie Butler.
Yep, and one thing you'll notice, most back doors work against most teams, but against King it doesn't work because they have so much help side defense. So they never go off and chase their man to the other side or the other corner. And so those, you have to be aware of who you're playing.
King gets through this press and this full court action that Cass Tech does so well, Reg. Press Tech is alive and well, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. And you see here it's a zone. So when they get in the half court, they go off of that press and into a zone defense. They're going to kind of dare King to make jump shots against them.
High post pass is stolen, and Stevie Hall lays it in for the game's first points after the steal from Sebastian Thrower, just like we talked about the Cass Tech pressure.
Yeah, once Stevie Hall is out on the break, you might as well just run back. You're running to go take the ball out because you'll never catch him. He's the fastest player in the state, in my opinion. Quickest.
Stephen Jones, who's been offered by CMU Detroit Mercy, and he's been caged for 2 months, is unleashed here tonight in Midtown, and we're tied at 2, Reg.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who has that internal fire. He's a big-time competitor.
I say he was caged. He was on the shelf with a 2-month shoulder issue. No good with a shot. Marion Knott, their master of the glass, rims it. Back the other way. Kilgore laying no. And he's been in turbo mode tonight, Reg. That's Kilgore on the attack and Kilgore to shoot 2, the shooting guard.
Yeah, good job of Kilgore not settling, going to the basket, getting that contact.
Fouls on Thrower. Kilgore in the game we saw back in January, not his best, but he has had some strong performances for King in the absence of Stephen Jones especially.
Number 11, Derek Kilgore.
Off the bench comes Drew Floyd.
We've seen Floyd make some big-time shots this year. The Denby game comes to mind with one.
You bet. Floyd hit the game winner. And they got to get a classic a couple years back. He'll check Stevie Hall right now. Attack Thrower. And now Figaro around the perimeter. Back to Stevie Hall. His father, the head coach, Steve Hall. Stevie. Dynamic scorer in trouble. Stephen Jones with a pressure. Fader, jumper, free throw line, And it's one and done for Cass Tech. Here comes King, who's knocked Cass Tech off this year 2 times already.
Yep, and that was a great defensive possession by King.
Kilgore for 3, That's the game's first 3-point attempt from King. Dribble drive, short corner right, shot short. Stephen Jones taps it away, but pulled off by Figaro. The green guys with it. Kick back top side. Tight D, Hall open, and rims out.
Nothing's open. Everywhere Cass passes the ball, there's a King defender there.
Yep. A win over Detroit Western is how this Cass Tech team, how this Detroit Martin Luther King team got here. And it was an undefeated Western team. They were 16-0. And it was quick work for King. They won by 20.
Hats off to Western. I mean, they've really turned things around. They've had a phenomenal season thus far.
They sure have. There's a steal and watch out. Open court, Thomas. Thomas to the rack, lays it in over Jones. And so we're tied at 4 with 3 to go.
Yep, good job by Thomas. He earned that 100% by getting the steal, then going down and finishing the layup.
King knocked off Mumford in the first round to get here. Kilgore misses the shot. 63-49. Second round beat Pershing 57-44. And then lastly, knocked off Western by 20. But what a year for Coach Carl and Coach Benny White and company, Coach McDowell at Detroit Western.
Yeah, they got some good ones over there on that coaching staff, and they've really revitalized the program.
Yes, sir. Tied at 4, nothing solved here. Jones against Hall, two of the best in the PSL. Step back Stevie long, and so far Hall in this game has missed both of his three-point attempts. A little zone look from Cass. The attack by the senior, kick to the corner. Jones for 3 long. Marion Knott saves it back to Stinson. Kilgore for 3. Bang.
Yep, Kilgore. He has confidence. He doesn't hesitate. He shot a shot earlier. Coach Ward kind of shook his head on that because he felt it was early in the shot clock. But right there, he didn't hesitate again. Got to play with confidence.
Derek Kilgore knocks down the game's first triple. The senior. Backdoor cut. Fresh feed and a fine lay-in. That's thrower to Figaro. Figaro, the 6'3 senior. And King leads 7-6. Cass makes the extra point. Down the boulevard, Stephen Jones kicked to Marion Knott, and he's got his first points of the night to go with 4 rebounds.
Yep, and as you see, already 4 rebounds. You will not keep Marion Knott quiet. I mean, he does a little bit too much of everything to have an off game. You'll never say he was off, per se.
Extra effort, and a guy that helped lead them in the game we broadcasted against Denby in the PSL Game of the Week a few weeks ago. Cass is pretty deep with their bench, and they'll show it off here. Dylan Young will check in, along with Armani Wortham, the 6'3 forward, who's anticipated to start the game. Amari Wash also checks in, the 5'11 senior and footballer. Inbound to Stevie Hall. Offers from Nebraska, Creighton, many others. Marion Knott can't hold on to it. It's going to stay here. University of Utah, Virginia Tech, Colorado State. 20-plus offers, a kid with an advanced IQ, no doubt. Wash, the footballer, Fader, Glasser, got it. How about it? Tim Duncan smiling somewhere in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, nice shot. Good fundamentals to kiss it off the glass.
Were you a glass kisser, Reg? Did you try to find that funnel?
On that left side, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because it softens up a shot.
Right. Marion Knott with a lay-in, but that's from Kilgore, who shares the sugar, and King starting to rev it up. They're +3 with 20 seconds left.
Yep, when you get into the heart of the defense like that, you'll have guys there in the dunker spot ready to lay it in.
Cast down 3, and with it. We saw him in an overtime win. Did we see King at the horn? Stevie Hall forces it up after the spin cycle. And we're going to see 2 free throws, I think, before this quarter ends.
Yep, and Coach Ward is on him. He's like, hey, it's the end of the shot clock, end of the quarter. Get your hand out of the cookie jar.
Yeah, so 2 for Hall. These two teams last played on the 21st of January, and Cass Tech won by 7, 60-53.
Shooting 2 for Cass Tech, number 1, Stevie Hall.
Yep, and we see right there, Coach Ward is continuing to kind of be on them. Hey, know the time, know the score, know what's going on around you. If he takes that shot with no time left on the clock, you might live with that. But now he has the opportunity to have 2 free throws. So, and that's one guy you don't want to get going. You don't want to let him see the ball go in, because Stevie Hall, he can hit 30 on you. So you want to kind of keep him in whatever kind of check you can keep him in.
Yeah. Teams played once this year. I don't know why I had it in my head they played twice. Stevie knocks it home. Both are makes. And that'll do it. So the first quarter is a good one and shows us what we thought we would see a tight one between these two intense rivals. A 1-point lead for King, undefeated in the PSL.
Exam experts class help you.
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. Y'all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to greatness.
Straight wins for the technicians of Detroit Gas Tech. 2,471 students out of the PSL Blue. Last year, not bad. 19-4, 7-1, but lost in the semis to King, and would lose in the districts to Grosse Pointe North. And that was coming off the heels of their state title year in 24. Rob Edwards. How about Rob Edwards? Outstanding All-State at Gas Tech. He's gone on to do great things with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and now he's playing pro ball in China. The former Arizona State Sun Devil and Cleveland State
yep,
Viking.
Yep. Yeah, Rob, that's my guy, man. Used to come to my camps at high school and was
right?
a part of some great teams. Him, Kenny Carpenter, and Chuck Key, and all those guys. And Cass has had some eras, man, from the, over the course of time. Cass has had some eras of good players. So there's so many we could have picked.
Dylan Young with a steal and score, and Cass has taken the lead. And this is just the second time this game has changed leads. It's been King most of the way. Into the lineup is Gabe Hawkins, who did not start. He has it right point. Left point and a travel for Kilgore, who got a little happy-footed in this darn near capacity crowd on this Sunday night.
Yeah, great crowd. The weather's good. It seems like it's kind of, I don't know what the groundhog or all of that said, but a sunny day outside, and you got a packed house, so you see the crowd there, and everybody wants to see, a King versus Cass matchup.
Cass Tech 31% from the floor, King 44% from the floor. And it's been back and forth. Tight game. Amari Wash to the rack, lays it in. How about it? Wash with a sneak attack.
Yeah, good job by Wash. I mean, just finding a gap in the defense, going in straight lines. It's important to drive in straight lines. You don't have to go in zigzags to score.
Committed to Thomas Moore. Role increasing game by game, says Steve Hall. Nothing home in the post. Good interior defense by Wortham. A tough kid in his own right. Down low, Marion not tougher than a $2 steak. Lays it in. He don't miss from close range, Reg.
Yeah, Not is a lot to handle, man. I mean, he's strong as an ox, but he's quick as well. So, to find that combination, and he's skilled. So to find that kind of combination, that's a tough matchup.
It is. Cast by one, topside Wortham. And we got a foul and a illegal screen. It's going to go on Dylan Young, the 6'3", 160-pound junior.
Yep, and they said he was moving there, so you got to stay still on those screens.
Another look here.
His first, team's first.
Big win over Waverly for Cass Tech. Also beat Sexton. Right wing, Crusader offense patiently awaits. There's Stephen Jones against Stevie Hall. The Steves, fun to watch. Kilgore, though, has been the guy.
Yeah.
He has 7. He has a building high 7 points.
Yep, he's off to a great start.
Tip pass, high hands by Marion Knott, but Stevie Hall's got it topside. That's no good. Hall has 4 points and a couple rebounds. But
Good.
King with a 1-point lead. Sorry, Reg.
No, they've been doing a good job of keeping Stevie Hall out of transition.
Kilgore in double digits. It's been his kind of night. Thomas Kilgore, the senior, making it burn. Timeout on the floor, Steve Hall. King by 4. The kid Kilgore, Reg, starting to do his thing on Championship Sunday.
He's playing with the ultimate amount of confidence. I mean, he's maximizing all his opportunities.
We return to Wayne State Fieldhouse in Detroit. On the other side of this timeout, we are the Prep. Thanks for watching.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
The Crusaders of Detroit Kings, 16-4 on the year, undefeated, 8-0 in league play, 945 as a small Division I school, co-ed, 21-6 last year. George Ward does such a great job. Notable seasons, 8-time regional champs, and he has had his guys win the city title in 4 different locations. George Ward Jr. leading the Crusaders of Detroit King. There's a steal and a throw ahead, and Drew Floyd has a bucket, and it all came from the intense defense from Gabe Hawkins.
Yeah, incredible defense. They've been suffocating here in the half court.
King by 6. This is their largest lead. Jump shot short, and a foul over the back, and it's going to go. I'm not sure who they're going to get, but here's another look at the Crusader lay-in from Drew Floyd.
Yep, and good patience by Floyd. So he started off fast, to create separation, but then once the defense started coming, just in case they were going to go for the block, he slowed himself down, extended it, got his elbow above his head. It's important for guys to get their elbow above their head to lay it nice and high off the glass.
Yeah. Foul goes on Wortham. Drew Floyd right to left. The senior guard, the steady leader of this team. Kilgore, the hot hand. He stays hot. Throwing flames from the corner. Give him 13 and give King a 9-point lead.
Yep, he is on fire. You keep on taking those shots that you have.
Jump shot from the long corner left, and Stevie Hall drew the foul. They'll get Drew Floyd with it. And for Drew Floyd, that'll be his second.
Yep. Good job by Stevie Hall. While kind of King was separating, he snuck back down, but there you see the opportunity, and that was a good pass there. Good job by Floyd to look at the rim. When he looked at the rim, the defense centered on him, and he kicked it to his teammate Kilgore.
Stevie Hall, strong free throw shooter. This is the shot. We did a game, Stevie against Detroit Central and Cass Tech. 91-70 in that ball game. Stevie went for 32 in the contest. 4 triples in the game. And with 6 of 7 from the stripe, missed the first here, nails the second. And it's an 8-point game, 3:42 to go.
Yep, and Stevie, he usually gets going by getting things in transition, and he hadn't been able to yet so far.
Physical backcourt play, and this is going to go back to King, but aggressive Jacob Figaro, the Albion commit, nearly forcing the turnover.
Yep, and good defense there.
Excuse me, Sebastian Thrower.
Great defense, almost had it, but just stepped on the line.
Inbound Stinson, the junior point guard. Has it left wing. Back to Stephen Jones, the senior. Kilgore, not this time. Heat checker, no good.
That's what that was. It was a heat check, but you don't want to pass up on opportunities.
Stevie Hall backs it out. 10 games with 30 or more points this year. Right corner. Thrower. The veteran leader. And the communicator. And he's communicating now. Attacks, rolls it up with a right hand and somehow got it around Kilgore. How about it? Great bucket from Thrower.
Yeah, that was a nice stop and go. Then kiss it off the glass.
His first 2 points. 13 for Kilgore for King. Much needed bucket for Cass. 6-point game and now a steal.
Yep, and this is what Cass wants. They want to turn you over. They want to get going so they can run.
Armani Wright is also down there in that post, the big 6'8". And shot off the mark, no. Marion not with a rebound. He falls down in the backcourt. 4 against 5 the other way. And we get a steal for Cass Tech, but was there a foul after the steal?
Yeah, they got Kilgore. After he turned it over, they said that he did something illegal to kind of stop the player from fast breaking. So we'll see here. He went a little too deep into the defense, and then he pulled the player down.
Yeah.
Good job by his teammate there. Good job by his teammate to be able to defuse that, because he wanted the Cass Tech player wanted to go back and, say something to Kilgore, but his teammate stepped in. That was a big fella, Armani Wright.
Yep. Into the game is Ransom Thomas. Stevie Hall splits the defender on his way to the lane, and that's a travel. Pretty move, but the officials call it illegal as Amari Walsh checks back into the technician lineup for Figaro.
Yep, and I called him Walsh. Yeah, good job splitting there, but they said it was a travel. And those are the kind of plays Stevie Hall can make. He got called for a travel on that, but once he gets going, we'll see a lot more of that.
Knott beats the double team. Now triple teamed and then fouled. And that will go against Amari Walsh. And for Walsh, that'll be his first.
Yep, and Walsh got caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah. 6-point game. Pass is stolen away. Ransom Thomas in a breakout year leads the break here. And Walsh rolls it in. And here come the technicians down just 4 edge.
And this is what they want. They want to score buckets so they can get to their press. So we'll see how King handles it.
Stinson across the timeline. Crowd starting to get a little more in tune with it. As if they weren't already. Jones to the rack, off the glass. No, got his own miss, could hold on. Hauled off by Hawkins. Hauled off by Thrower.
Yep, and that's what Cass wanted. They wanted to press you, and then when you get across half, you feel a little bit of relief, and you go and you take an early shot.
Hall missed his shot, got his own rebound, but threw it away to Knott. Now ahead to Kilgore. Now right corner, Hawkins 3, Splash City.
Yep. And that play was created by Knott, who saved the ball, got his team to possession.
4 triples in the game for King, none yet for Cass Tech, 0 for 6. King 4 of 7. That's where the difference in this game lies. Touchdown lead for King, 22 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, when King is making three-pointers, they're not known for shooting this year.
Right.
But when they're making three-pointers, it's hard to beat them.
That's right. How about the steal here by Hawkins, who's been a difference maker. Timeout, George Ward Jr. We'll keep it right here with 8.8 seconds to go until halftime. This intense rivalry has not disappointed Reg.
Yep, and good defense there. He stood his ground. And look at him getting on the floor. You think this doesn't mean a lot to this player? No, it absolutely does.
Gabe Hawkins, the senior. Now they're going to give this thing back to Cass Tech. I thought King got a timeout.
Yeah, they just did possession error.
Okay, 7 seconds left. Got to hustle with the basketball. Thrower lost it. Marion Knott with 2 second steals, and that's how the half will end. 7-point King lead, trying to stay perfect in the PSL and trying to win that city title. Reg and I will break it all down, highlights, stats, and more when we come back. King with a 7-point lead over Cass.
Love Peace and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end.
Welcome back. Chad and Reggie with you. Reg, a first half. These two rivals, nothing less than what we expected. Back and forth. Intense rivalry and some playmaking ability.
Yeah, there's been some hard play. It's been a defensive battle. But King has been the difference maker with their three-pointers. When King hits three-pointers, they're never going to let you score too much on them. But when they're hitting threes, I mean, geez, it's tough to stop them.
3 of 5 for Kilgore. He's been the story for King. 13 points, 6 for Knott. Meanwhile, 6 points for Wash. Leads the way for Castech. 5 for Stevie Hall. Just 1 of 5 in this game. 0 of 4 from downtown, Reg. That's really the big factor in this game, the King defense on Stevie Hall.
Yeah, it has been. They've been able to slow him down, not let him get out in transition. And that comes from making shots, too. Because when Castech gets out in transition and Stevie Hall gets to laying it up, I mean, that's just the starter to the fire for him.
Not only have they locked down their number 1 option, their number 2 option, Ransom Thomas, has also been locked down in this game. So credit the King defense there. We'll see how that continues. But we've had a fun first half, and we've got more to come. We'll have Mr. PSL named here shortly. Miss PSL named shortly as well. Lots of fun to have here at halftime. Thanks for watching. He's Reggie Butler. My name is Chad Bush. We are the Prep. Back shortly after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi guys, my name is Chloe. I am from West Springfield, Michigan. I love Pure Barre for a number of reasons, but the main reason is the space it provides us members to unwind, get a good workout in, and just come as you are. Love Pure Barre. Love you, Bridget. Go Pure Barre.
Hi, my name is Susanna.
And I'm Tanner, and we're from Farmington Hills, Michigan.
And we love Pure Barre.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and this is my friend Lisa.
Hello.
And we love Pure Barre because it's a great community. I get to work out with great people, and we have any fit level that can come, any age. You get a great workout within an hour. You don't waste time, and you're getting the full effect of Pure Barre.
And everyone's fabulous.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Novi, and I love coming here to Pure Barre Novi. It's an awesome workout. I've been coming here for years. It is always challenging no matter how long you come. I love it. Strength, flexibility, all the best things, but the best part is the wonderful community. There's awesome women to support and encourage each other on in our fitness goals.
I have been a member of Pure Barre for 2.5 years, and I love the variety of class formats. I really enjoy the sense of community here. When my daughter's in town, we have our mom and daughter days, working out and tucking at the bar. I look forward to class, and I feel great after.
One thing that I love about Pure Barre is that it's low impact, but you get a great workout from it.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I am here at Pure Barre Novi, which is the best place in the world. I'm so excited. Did you know that Pure Barre is literally everything? Give it a shot. It's all about accountability and it's all about you.
Myron Dean from Davis Aerospace, Mackay Smith from Denby, Demavion Smith Poe from Frederick Douglass, Drew Boyd from King, and Jeremiah Davis from Renaissance. Ladies and gentlemen, 2000, we have some honorable mention. From Cass Tech, Sebastian Thrower. From Central, Aiden Phillips. The next three are all from CMA. Aaron Gross, Caleb Barnes, and Justin Hart. And from Cody, Travis White and William Harris. Also from Cody, Joshua Young. From Davis Aerospace, Courtney Diaz, and Damian White from Davis Aerospace. We got Jeremiah Thurman from Douglas, Antonio Vance, East English Village, DeMonte Love from Henry Ford, Jaden Letua from Henry Ford, Joshua Matthews, Osborne, New Mumford, Gregory Turner from Osborne, Tyrone Reynolds from Osborne, Anthony Sledge, Renaissance, Azarante Evans from Southeastern, Jalen Kelly from Southeastern, and Dantes Williams from Southeastern, and then from Western International, Jaleel Thomas and Ezekiel Polk. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Detroit Public School League All-City Boys Basketball Team. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have two very special presentations to make. And these are one of the highest awards that you could get from the Detroit Public Schools. And it's voted by some of the most astute basketball minds in the state of Michigan. We would like to announce the 2026 Miss PSL winner from Renaissance, J. Brianna Autry. In a tight vote, the Mr. PSL, as picked by some of the astute basketball minds, and this year's 2026 winner is Maria Knott from McLean High School.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here. Follow the Prep on social media all season long. We're on 5 social medias, including this YouTube channel. If you would, please subscribe to this broadcast. 125 high school games a year, the most in the state of Michigan. We're proud to bring it to you. Also, if you'd like to be a sponsor on the broadcast, contact us at info@theprepsports.com. Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family. Watch the live broadcast right here on the Prep. Watch and subscribe. Here's the QR code. Follow us all season long. 125 games of high school action right here live and on demand on the Prep.
Second half about to get underway, but Reg, major news announced at halftime by the great voice Daryl Weaver in his 33rd year. Miss Basketball, congratulations to Jabrion Autry of Detroit Renaissance and Mr. Basketball, or Mr. PSL, excuse me, Marion Knott for Martin Luther King. So Miss PSL, Jabrion Autry of Renaissance, and Mr. Basketball, our own Marion Knott, playing before our very eyes right here. And many thought, Reg, that was a competition between two guys that are on the court right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't go wrong either way, but Marion Knott absolutely deserved it. I mean, he's been the best player on the best team. How can you deny that? You
Sure.
know, while there will always be other talent here that you could say should win it, and that's true, but he's the best player on the best team, and he does everything.
Floater up and good. That's Hawkins who gets it started. Stevie Hall's 30-plus points a game is hard to be denied, and he is not denied. And perhaps that fuels his fire just a little more, Reg. 7-point game.
So listen, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the drama, and when I say that, you know, this is healthy. I like it. So he just had a point. He has a rebound right here. Watch his feet get faster because he's like that should have been mine. You know, personally, he feels that.
No doubt. He'll back it out high in the right. Give it up left wing to Thrower. Now near sideline to Wash. Amari back around the horn in a 5-out set. Spreading it out, creating space for number 1 perhaps. Wash says no, it's for double ones. And swatted away by Kilgore, who had a big first half, Reg. Led the building with 13 points.
Yes, he did, and that was great defense there on Wash.
Stephen Jones coming to life. Glasses it up and good. Stephen Jones, 4 points.
Yeah, this is a half I really expect for the best players to kind of wake up, per se. And even wake up, I mean Jones to have a bigger impact than Stevie Hall to have an impact. Not, you know, he's going to be there because he could do things like rebound and other things that, you know, even if he's not scoring, he's heavily involved.
Yep. Solid contest from Kilgore, but it's Stinson earning the right to the stripe. Excuse me, Figaro earning the right to the stripe, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job by Figaro there, getting to the line.
Albion Britton commit, Jacob Figaro, 6'3", 170-pound senior. A role guy. And Steve Hall says, look, we need this guy's vocal leadership. When he's vocal and when he's on, he really helps us a ton as we get another look at the Figaro drive.
I don't know if young players understand what adults mean when they say, like, we need you to be more vocal in leadership. Now, yeah, they know, you know, they need you to say screen, come in, or help defense. But, like, no, I mean, your voice is so powerful. It can help regulate your teammates. It can be like coach can't say everything.
Right.
You know, you need a voice in the locker room to tell you to step it up, or you're doing a great job as well.
Splash City for Drew from downtown, from Midtown, and it's King by 11. This is their largest lead.
Nice shot there by Drew.
Back the other way, Stephen Jones, Euro step reverse. And Stevie's just getting started. He's got a quick 4 out of the gate, and the lead blossoms to 13.
We haven't seen much of him this year, but he's dynamic. I mean, he's a very, very, very good player.
Yep. Steve Hall seen enough. Timeout on the floor. 13-point lead for King. 5:08 to go. Back with more on the prep right after this.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Great crowd on hand. If you're lucky enough, you got courtside like these folks. Proud to bring you the 3rd game of our triple header today. We saw the unified game, which saw Detroit Central knock off Detroit Cody in a double overtime game. And that was a doozy. Trailblazers won it. And then on the girls' side, Detroit Renaissance knocked off Mumford and handled them quite easily, and went on to win their 4th straight PSL title under Deshaun Wood. There's George Ward Jr., one of the best in the business, looking slick with that gray shirt, dark pants, and that black tie. You'll see that white towel over the shoulders soon. His idol John Thompson used to use that towel quite a bit.
Yep, he brought the tie out, and right now he has King defending like the old Hoya paranoia.
It's good staff over there alongside George Ward, Carlos Carter, Joe Mack, Keith Bates, and Carlos Carter Jr.
Man, listen, like these staffs, you know, they have the guys on that bench. They don't get talked a lot, but they're mentors. You know, they're a lot of former players. They're guys who know the game. They're guys who can relate to the kids. Like, you know, I could name several people, but like, you know, Keith Bates, man. I mean, he's, you know, one of the old Southwestern guys for the days. I mean, these guys are mentors, and the kids rock with them.
Yeah.
And you know, Cass has some too, and it's just great to have extensions like that on your bench who can relate to the kids, but also keep them regulated too.
Yeah. Barry Cannon is the athletic coordinator there, and Damian Perry, the principal.
That was number 24, King Marion, not his second.
That's on Knott. That's his second. Jones went for the gamble, and he picked up a foul instead. So that's just the first on Jones, who has 6 points, but 4 of them coming in the opening moments of this second half. And he's just getting started after missing over a dozen games. There's Jay Alexander, the pride of Wayne State, feeling right here at home. Not only was a dynamic player in all league or all region, he was also the head coach here at Wayne State. It took him all the way to the Elite Eight, and then moved on to Eastern Michigan University as the head baseball coach, and now he's running this fine league. How about that leaner from Stevie? A little luck on his side. He's earned it.
He was not to be denied on a play like that. And, you know, as you were talking about Jay Alexander, man, I mean, he's one of the good ones.
Very good ones. Got a great staff as well. We love working with him. Stephen Jones step through, right hand laying good through contact. Stephen Jones, welcome back to Lafayette.
Yeah, I think we're going to see him take off this half.
Timeout on the floor, 3:50 to go. King up double digits. Is the Cass Press Tech coming? Stick around.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
That's the technicians of Cass Tech's head coach, Steve Hall, in his 11th year. Former assistant in college at Duquesne and Youngstown State. And he's a proud grad at Cass Tech at 88, where he put up better than 30 points a game as a senior. Went to University of Washington and a couple seasons at Virginia Tech. Had a great career. And Steve Hall's been a good one. How about the state title, to his credit, he brought to Cass Tech for the first time just 2 years ago, Reg.
Yeah, so as a coach, he's had a tremendous amount of success. And I mean, you know, the era that he played, I mean, it was a lot of real ones then. Yeah. You know, I mean, he's part of the golden years. And so you love to see him here coaching and leading his team now.
You bet. 11-point lead. King trying to extend. Marion Knott trying to wrestle it up and in. After the contact and the physical stuff, the foul's going to go on Thrower, the veteran, the senior.
You know, just to take a minute to talk about Knott. I mean, winning Mr. PSL. You know, back in the day, like Steve Hall's era, Mr. PSL was, I don't know, going to Washington or something like that. You know, Knott has a lot of college opportunities. But see, the thing is like a guy like him, and I said this to Denby game, you get him on a campus. Mm-hmm. Maybe you have some other guys who are, I don't know, more known or some D1
sexier,
transfers down. Yeah, but listen, the way he's going to show up every day by the middle of the season, as long as he has the mental fortitude that if it doesn't start with him, you know, like maybe the season won't start with you in the rotation or something like that. As long as he has the mental fortitude to still be there by the middle of the season, watch him be in somebody's lineup or starting lineup. Like, the stuff he does every day is just too invaluable. The other guys just don't do it over a sustained amount of time.
He's getting some Ivy League looks. He's a potential Division I player. And when you got a chance to go to the Ivy Leagues like Marion Knott has, it's a calling, right? Like, it's a calling, and you have to go.
Yeah, who gets to go to the Ivy League?
Not many people.
Exactly. Listen, sign me up. So, I mean, they wouldn't take me, but, you know.
Knott lays it in on cue, and he's starting to hum a bit. He's near that double-double. Got 9 and 7, and that lead blossoms to a dozen. Attack mode is Cass Tech. Bumped along the boulevard, counted in a foul. That's Dylan Young, the 8th man. And he's making a splash and helping out.
Yeah, and Young, that's a nice aggressive move. I mean, he's a player who works very hard. You see him in the gyms after school around the city, and I mean, here he's showing up at the biggest moments.
Sometimes it takes plays from guys like that, reserves, to come in, make a play, and wake everybody else up and say, hey, if he can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, that's why it's a team sport. You know, it's not an individual. It's not just your starters. You have other guys. Everybody practices every day. So the expectation is that when you get in the game, you got to do something.
Cass Tech lost back-to-back games to King on the 21st, and then Pershing shortly after, and then their season turned around with a win against Lansing Waverly on the last day of the month of January. Waverly, a top 10 team in the state. They've gone on a run since. And here they come now. 4-on-2 developing. To the rack, laying good. Marvin Rushing has him on lease from the football team. That's Amari Wash with a bucket. Wash making a splash tonight in Midtown.
Yep, man. Good job by Wash being able to slow himself down and finish the layup.
A team-high 10 points as we near the end of the third. Stevie Hall has 9. A stop needed for Cass Tech. Dish to Kilgore, the hot hand, and he walked with it. The 6'8" big Armani Wright scared him, Reg, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he did a great job of sliding over there, making himself tall. And, you know, when you got a tall guy right there, it can, yep, you see him there?
Yep.
Makes you worry about him.
Uh-huh. Wash from the free throw line. Sunday living right roll. A couple extra Hail Marys, and it's a 5-point game. And Stephen Jones lost it, and Marion Knott had the answer and is back.
Yep. Knott missed it right on time.
You bet.
Cass Tech, they found their flow, though. They're now a part of this game.
Right. And this guy's been an energizer for him. Dylan Young, an unnamed source. Attack to the rim. Not off his head. It'll stay here, but it was clean wall-up defense and impressive for the Ivy League prospect.
Yeah, great defense. Great move by Young, and then great defense. And you saw there, Jones, he just got his feet tangled up, but Mr. right on time, not there to pick up. And you saw Young with a nice hezzy get into the paint, but not with the better defense.
Yep. Under a minute to go. Cass down 7. They've been down as much as a dozen, and that's a offensive foul. And that's an illegal screen, I believe. Yes.
Yep, let's see here. Oh, yeah, because the thrower, his leg was out, and so they said he tripped him.
He'll check out. That's number 3. Xavier Scott will check in, the 6'4" junior wing. Pressure in the backcourt, Reg. And a turnover.
Yep, this is what Cass wants to do. They want to get that press going.
Press Tech. Down the avenue, shot blocked, foul Marion Knott. He got some skin, that's his 3rd. And so George Ward is gonna look at his bench And Knott is facing his third foul thanks to the attack mode by Ransom Thomas, who had 23 against Waverly, the win that started this 6-game win streak.
Yeah, Thomas, he's been a steady force for them all throughout the year. He doesn't get as much credit as some of the other guys, but listen, he's had a phenomenal season.
Yes, sir. Sure has. It's a guy they needed. As you look at Daryl Weaver in his 33rd year as public address announcer for the PSL finals. And that's going to be a foul over the back. So 2 missed free throws, and then to boot, Armani Wright gets busted for the foul. Not a good combination for Cass Tech.
Yep, it hurts. It hurts a comeback when you miss free throws. You know, they're the only thing that's free in basketball. Nobody can guard you. You know, it's an opportunity to knock down shots, get some points on the board, but so you have to capitalize.
Both teams around 500 from the free throw line. 34 seconds left, full court for Braylon Stinson to trigger. 2-teamed, 3-on-2 developing. Marion Knott attacks, lost it, out of bounds, but it was knocked out by Stevie Hall, evidently.
Here subs are coming in, and this is going to be an important possession. Let's see here as it. Oh, nice.
Like
and so Steve,
yeah.
So Stevie, he has a case right there. It might have went off Knott's leg.
He wasn't wrong.
Time's number 1 of Cass Tech.
We got our poll out. Who's going to win?
Stevie Hall.
That's on our YouTube channel. King right now with a 62% vote. But this one's starting to even up. You can vote as well. Thanks to our viewers right now on this Super Sunday. Near steal. Hawkins, bounce pass, Knott, power layup, rejected. And was it a foul or a tie-up? It's a foul. Yes. And it's going to go on Stinson, the little fella from below.
Yeah, and you saw that when you got your big fella back there, you might want to let him go. You might want to let him go because big fella's back there with those long arms. You know, he'll be the deterrent that you need.
Sorry, they got our Armani Wright. Free throw up and good by Marion Knott, Mr. PSL. Congratulations to Marion Knott, the winner. Mr. PSL, the senior. And the guy that's led them in points and rebounds this year at 6'4". And he buries them both, and the lead blossoms to 9 with 11 seconds left. And a full court pressure, Reg.
Yep, and good substitution. Because of his fouls, you just want to keep him out, not have him get any more before the end of the quarter.
6 seconds left. Stevie Hall kick, right wing 3 on the way, no. Hall puts it back in at the buzzer, and the foul. 3-point play, not what we were thinking, Reg.
Good job by Stevie there. After he passed it, he didn't go to sleep. He went to the other side, knowing that most three-pointers are missed to the other side. Just a great tip-in right there.
They'll get Floyd with a foul as Hall got chopped in half. And an old-school 3-point play for Stevie Hall, the junior, who's been kept in check at 11 points. He averages better than 30. But this game far from over, Reg.
Yes, it is. I mean, this lead is nothing. So King, who normally slows a game down, but Cass Tech, they can speed it up in a minute. So just being down 6 points, that's nothing to them.
1.8 seconds left. Stinson to trigger into Floyd at the horn. Got it off, and it got some rim and backboard. So we go to the fourth. It's make it a 6-point game, 44-38. More to come from Wayne State Fieldhouse, the boys PSL title tonight. Thanks for watching.
My time to shine. He took over. Got it. Splash. And that will put some gauze on it. So they were having a lot of fun, pitching it off to each other. The dunks were happening, just a good time.
covering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Welcome back. PSL Boys Championship. Cass Tech against Detroit King. And Stevie Hall with it topside. We'll have a special guest who has just joined us, join the conversation in just a moment. Right now, it's a 44-38 lead for Detroit King, but a little help from the bench, and Dylan Young has been a difference maker. He's got 8 points off the bench, and Cass has cut it to 3. They've cut the lead right in half to start the fourth. We are joined by a very special guest, our Miss PSL award winner, and Jabrion Autry joins us. Congratulations on winning this award. How exciting and how deserving for you.
Thank you.
Talk about when you found out and how excited you were, what you were thinking about. What is the first thing you thought about?
When I found out yesterday, like or 2 days ago during practice, and the first thing that I thought about was thanking God.
Yeah.
And how blessed I was to be able to have this opportunity.
Jabrion Autry, Miss PSL. Stevie Hall for 3, no good. King on the run. It's a one-possession game. Kilgore couldn't get it to go. He's had a big night. And it's caught on the near sideline by Wash. Dumped down, right block shot, rejected. That was Figaro who went up with it. And Jacob Figaro will go line left and try to cut this thing to 1. Well, Cass Tech, you knew they were coming. And despite a 12-point deficit, the defense has created plays like this and chances for Cass to get back in this. Back to you, young lady. How fun. Congratulations not only on winning the award, but you won the title today.
Yes.
The city championship for what, your 4th straight year?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What are you doing with all this hardware?
Keep hanging it up in my room. Yeah.
What's next for you? You've got some options. My understanding is that you have not yet committed.
No, I haven't.
And so you've got some options. When do you think you'll make that choice, and where are you looking to go to college at?
I'm thinking of committing closer to May. And right now, I don't know where I'm going to college, so it's still up in the air.
That's all right. It's nice to have options, right?
Yeah.
And you've created those options.
Yeah.
What was the best part about today's win?
The team celebrating and being in the locker room and knowing that we had this game in the bag. Even from the first quarter when we were up 17-0, like knowing that we were locked in and doing what we were supposed to do, that was the best part of today.
Awesome. And when did Miss PSL cross your mind that this award was possible? Marion not with a lay-in. When did you start thinking that this could be yours? How old were you?
I was in 11th grade.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last year.
That's when you thought this could really be something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you dream of it as a kid or not
no,
really? Okay.
No, I had no idea about PSL actually.
Okay.
But when I got there, everybody from my school was getting it. My 10th grade year, Chris Sanders got it, and then last year, Amani Johnson got it. So it was just like, okay, it's
the tradition
JB's turn.
continues.
Yeah.
It's awesome. How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to dinner with my family.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you going to eat? What's your favorite food?
We're going to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the bread. Don't get too full on the bread.
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Well, you deserve the top of the line filet mignon tonight.
Thank you.
You enjoy it. Congrats on the win, on your team's win, and congrats on Miss PSL.
Thank you so much.
What an awesome, awesome feat. And our G of the game last week.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. we'll let you get out of here, go celebrate.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again to Jabrianne, who wins Miss PSL. Yeah, Jabrianne Autry, who wins Miss PSL for Detroit Renaissance and the city title. Thanks a lot. All right, 6-point game again, just where we left off, but there's been some action in between. Stevie Hall to trim it in half, no. Kilgore with a rebound, and here come King and what's turned into a hot fourth quarter, Reg.
Listen, the tempo has picked up. Every play matters from here on out.
High post pass to Marion Knott, Mr. PSL. We just talked to Miss PSL. Yeah. 5 minutes left, Reg.
Phenomenal job by Miss PSL.
It's a good interview, too. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 5:02 to go. Look, Cass made that run, Reg, that we talked about, and the defense has really been the difference.
Yes, it has. They've been able to speed them up. When you can speed King up, King has their flow, their deliberate flow. They've hit some threes today, and as we see George Ward, you know, his flow is to kind of regulate the game.
Still watches Tom and Jerry from time to time, and he has a pet cat almost since birth. How about that? Would you think George Ward is a cat lover?
I mean, you know, yeah, sometimes those tough guys, they need something they need something soft in their life, man.
I love
it. To keep them balanced.
I love it. Boy, his list of accomplishments, many. And we love working with George Ward and Steve Hall. And these two teams, no stranger to playing for a title, Reg. And this is the year that maybe there was the most balance in the PSL. Maybe 6-7 teams had a chance to get here.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's Cass and King. And but if somebody just kind of woke up from last year, they'd say, oh, Cass and King.
Yeah.
Well, there were a lot of teams that kind of threatened that throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of good teams. The PSL is rounding out. Balance is coming back.
Yep. So, Stephen Jones returns tonight. A long absence. He has helped King to a 6-point lead. And there have been others, including Kilgore's 15 and Knott's 15. Knott right block, laid it in. Dime of a pass that somehow got through. Soft hands by Knott. +8 now. Looking for more. A steal. Drew Floyd. Good. It's a 10-point game like that. King on a 7-0 run.
And that's like a 4-0 swing.
And another steal. Kilgore laying good. 9-0 run. Timeout, Steve Hall. Wayne State Fieldhouse exploding in Midtown.
Yep, and King just turned it up there. Getting those steals, getting the back tap, stealing the ball at half court, going to get those easy layups.
A 12-point lead to match their largest. Cass Tech coming back just like us.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
We are the PreP. Follow us on our social medias if you would, please. You see all the social medias, including this one you're watching this on now. Right here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you would, please. Reach out to us if you'd like a broadcast. We have some openings for the spring. And reach out if you'd like to be a sponsor or anything. Concerns, criticism, whatever. We're here for you. 125 times a year in high school or more. Stevie Hall rocks the dribble. Floater, right short corner, no good. Rebound Marion Knott. That's a big stop for King. out of that timeout, Reg.
Yeah, and what King has done well is be able to force Stevie in straight lines, not straight lines to the basket, but straight lines to the baseline.
Cass Tech had the rock. Kilgore stole it back and got fouled. And the Crusaders try to extend the lead to its largest of the night.
Yep, and you see right there, I mean, a lot of hustle, and Walsh, he's an athlete. I mean, he'll take you out going to get the ball. Nothing dirty, but I mean, he's a strong kid and a competitor as well, and so that's just the byproduct right there. Got called for the foul.
Operation Friendship next week as Stephen Jones gets loose down low and lays it in. A 2-touchdown lead for King over Cass with just under 4 to go. And Stevie Hall trying to get to work. And he's fouled, spitting into the paint. So Operation Friendship this year a little different, Reg. The champion of the Catholic League was St. John's of Toledo. As we get another look at this replay. And despite them winning the title, they can't participate in Operation Friendship. The Ohio State playoffs occur next week. So Catholic Central will represent the Catholic League as the 1 seed to take on whoever wins this game. And the 2 seed is filled by Orchard Lake St. Mary's on the Catholic League side. So they'll play the loser of this game. So Operation Friendship a little different with the Ohio schools in the Catholic League. And this long-time rivalry between these two great leagues continues next weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's always been a great thing, Operation Friendship. I mean, it's been some classic battles for years on top of years.
Yep. Shot up and good. So 56-44, the score. Back to a dozen-point game. King attacking with Stephen Jones, who is really taking it out on the opponent tonight after he's been out for so long.
Yep, and Jones right there, man. I mean, he's, you kind of forget about him, but listen, this guy is very good. He's a very good player. On the high school level, I've seen him dominate guys at the AAU level. When King travels on the road, goes up to Lansing to play, and Kalamazoo, and all these places that George Ward schedules them to go, he always shows up. So, whatever had a missing time, I mean, if that's behind him, when he's there, he's a factor.
Yep. If King's able to hold on, they would face Catholic Central, we told you, and this would be a rematch of a game they played on the 23rd of December. It was an overtime game. There's another steal for King, and Catholic Central won that game 54-46. Meanwhile, Stephen Jones going to work. Give him 14 to go with 5 dimes and 3 rebounds. Stevie Hall comes back, no. Tip back, no. Third time, counted in the bonus, baby.
Yep, good job of staying with it. I mean, you had several Cass players who were there around the play, and Ransom Thomas was the one who ended up with the tip in.
Yep. Cass Tech will check in Boyd White, a 5'9" junior, into the lineup, along with Xavier Scott. Bryce Graham will also check in, the brother of Jalen Graham. He's at University of Southern Cal.
So this is important for them to knock down these free throws, because when they knock down free throws, Cass will get into their press. When you get into your press, you hope to speed King up. What I think King has done a good job of is during the press or at other times when they break it, they put somebody right there at the rim.
Yeah.
So there's always a threat there at the rim for them.
Yep. Both free throws are a make for Ransom Thomas, who's having a breakout year. Guy that was called up last year mid-JV season, but has really developed. Gutsy, confident kid. Just 5 points tonight. King's done a great job on him. This is Floyd, 7 points, 5 dimes in this game. And he's fouled by Wash. That's his 4th.
And those are two speedsters there, Floyd and Wash. That's an incredible matchup to watch.
Yeah, it is. One of the top defenders against one of the great ball handlers for this club. Cass and King will go to the Grosse Pointe South District. Stephen Jones attacks and draws a foul. And a chance for this lead to get as large as it's been all night, with Jones on the return having quite a game.
And who else is in that district? Do you know?
I think it's Cass, King, Grosse Pointe South, and others. But those are kind of the headliners. There's others, no disrespect to anybody else in that district. And I'll get that for you shortly. But it's definitely a challenging district.
Taking off my commentating hat for a second, I sometimes hate when the good teams got to play each other's in the district.
Oh yeah.
You know, the stronger teams. How is it not set up for them to play each other later down the line?
Yeah. Well, how do you think Steve Bernard feels? He's got to bring Cass and King into his building to play in his own district that he's hosting.
I mean, geez, you know, that just as a fan.
Totally.
As a fan, I don't want to see the best teams going on Wednesday of the state tournament.
Amen.
You know, and of course somebody has to win. You got to win. I mean,
right.
it is what it is. But I personally, as a fan of the game, don't like how some of the districts are set up, and the teams that have to face each other early.
For sure. So King is led in this game by as many as 14, but right now they're sniffing the title. There's John D. White, the head coach of Detroit Renaissance, a team that took on both of these clubs.
Listen, those young guys they got over there at Renaissance, I like them. Yeah.
They're built for the future.
Yeah.
Three young freshmen.
The point guard, oh my goodness, yeah.
Kingston
I like
Hunt.
That. Yeah, we saw them,
You just saw his dad.
Oh, okay, all right, great. Yeah.
Kareem.
Okay, wonderful, yeah. I mean, we saw them against Graham Blake earlier. He didn't have the best game, but you could just see, you could see the talent oozing in some of those other young guys they have. And, those are other reasons I think the future of the PSL is bright.
Yeah.
And look at that freshman in the state of Michigan. Honestly, look at that freshman class.
Unreal.
Who raises these kids?
Yeah.
I mean,
just got to keep them all in state now. Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I say who raises them, I mean they're monstars.
Yeah. No, the class is large, and headliners all throughout the 2029 class. The girls' game as well. You saw in the championship.
Oh, you love it. You love to see it.
Stevie Hall rolls it in. Hall has been kept in check tonight. Half of his season average right now as he rolls in his 15th point. It does lead the club. Wash has a dozen. 17 for Kilgore, 17 for Knott. As Stevie gets a tough luck free throw to pop out. Press tech is upon us, and Stephen Jones just blows by it and throws it to Knott, who throws it away. And is that going to stay here? Did Cass touch that?
I think they're saying Cass touched it when it was on the way to the corner.
Tough break for Cass Tech. This thing was going out of bounds, and oh boy. Huh.
You can never tell by the players' reaction because all the players are going to say they didn't touch it.
Of course. Of course. Oh, man. 2.5 minutes left. King in control by 13 in no kind of hurry. Trying to sweep their rival on the season series. They may meet again at a later date. That would be their third date. Kilgore lays it in. It's been the night of the kill man. Give him 19 to go with 6 and 4.
Yeah, he's been huge for them today. Just the way he started the game, making those threes was everything.
Hall is short with a shot. Strong rebound by Hawkins. Jones kick right wing to Kilgore, who's going for more, and he'll get a chance at the free throw line.
Yeah, but right here, what I think the King will start to do is kind of four corners it, get it spread out. Even if you break the trap, you want to run down some clock and just be sure that you can close this game out the right way.
Wortham on the foul. Stick around. We'll have our G of the game after this one's all over. Good-sized crowd here at Wayne State Fieldhouse. Glad you're with us on our YouTube channel or on NFHS.
Fantastic crowd. I mean, it's, you know, football has come in and been a big thing in the state of Michigan the last few years, as Coach Lamonte Stone from UAD. This shows, you know, the colleges are out. You know, University of Detroit out here recruiting. There's some other schools here, but I know football has become a huge thing in Michigan, but high school basketball still matters as well.
Yeah, it does. Wash left alone. Rainbow three. Splash City. Amari Wash doing his part.
Yeah. He's a competitor. He's never going to quit. He's a, you know, football kid as well, dual sport. I mean, you know, he has a lot of heart that he plays with.
Coach Steve Hall says it took a minute to get him into basketball mode, but since he's been in, he's been something. And part of the Cass Tech rally. It's a young team for Cass Tech in that they're all coming back, except for just a few. They do have some of their top players returning. They will lose a guy like Wash, but Reg, they got Armani Wright coming back at 6'8". They've got Ransom Thomas coming back, their junior guard, and backcourt mate is Stevie Hall. They got Dylan Young, who's done well off the bench tonight, coming back. And they've just got a lot of guys. Wortham will return, along with Xavier Scott. I mean, this is a Cass Tech team that's also built for the future.
Oh, absolutely. So the guys you named, but in real talk, think about Cass Tech JV.
Yeah.
They take their JV program very, very serious. There's kids on their JV who would start on some of the varsities. You know, you got young kids, Amir Jackson and some of those other guys. Like, their Cass is always low to JV level. Steve Hall believes in, you know, bottom-up development.
Yeah, no doubt. Stephen Jones stopped at the rim. Hall on the loose, 4-on-2 developing. And Stevie will get it back topside. 80 seconds left in this game. Stevie to the rack, and they'll get 2 points from Hall. He's got 17 to lead the Cass Tech club.
Quickest player in the state.
Yeah, I mean, it's lightning quick, isn't he?
He's like a panther, man.
He
if
is.
You just watch his feet, the way they move.
Yes. A lot more aggressive this year, Stevie Hall. Folks say, well, he's got to get a little more aggressive. Well, he's been aggressive.
Yes, he has. And in my opinion, his next step is the other stuff.
Yep.
The intangibles and the because he scores, he goes fast, he gets in the press, he's quick as a cat. The next step is like things like instinct. Like maybe he'll never be a Marion, not Draymond Green type guy. He's not that big, but just those other little things. When he masters those, I mean, he's going to be unstoppable.
No doubt. Yeah, he's. You see the growth.
Yeah.
You see the progression and what's coming next year. You can only imagine the summer.
Oh, geez, right. Oh, because this summer, I mean, he's going to, be playing on against national guys.
Yeah.
So and you get stuff out of that because you won't score against those national guys the way you score here at Cass Tech pressing. And so it's going to force him, in a good way, it's going to force him to work on other things like, okay, I'm not getting the ball because this top 30 point guard is dribbling the ball all the time. So, like, what else can I go do?
Yeah.
Here at Cass Tech, Steve coaches them hard, but there's nothing like going to get in other environments where you're not the best player. It forces you, and that's good. You don't break. When you go to those environments, you grow.
Sure. No doubt. Good point. Trying to close it out at the free throw line. Drew Floyd, his team is led for almost the entire game. King cut it down to 3 in the third, and they're trying to cut it down here. Gabe Hawkins, who's had a fine game, steps out and drills one. And it's
Yep, and they gave the score to the wrong side. I think it's
67-55 is the right score. And they'll get that corrected. But look, Reg, this is a lesson, too, for what could be ahead in the playoffs. These two will play again, potentially, in that Grosse Pointe district. And look, it gives something for Cass Tech to work on, fuel on, and hey, they may meet again.
Yep. And so when you're playing against either one of these teams, it's the reason it's so hard because they're so distinctive in their style. Who on Cass Tech's second team can guard you in the half court the way King can guard you?
Right.
In practice. So if you think about it, you know, Coach Hall can say, okay, let's prepare for King. They're going to play tough defense and this and that. And you try to work on it in practice, but your second unit guys can't guard you the way King guards you. So, like, how do you prepare for that? You know, it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have Steve Jones on your second team. you know, you don't have Marion Nato on your second team. They have some good players, but they just can't simulate the way King is physical.
Yeah. Reg, what's the score for King?
67. This should be 67 and
6-7.
6-7. Oh, like the kids, you got me with that one. Huh? Oh, my son would have been like, Dad, you're slow, man. You're so slow.
Well, you know, we got our kids behind us, Reg, doing it, so we got it right in front of us.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I missed that one.
It's all right.
Goodness gracious.
It's been a long day, my man, and you're a little out of that era, just like I am.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Steve Hall wants an explanation across the way.
Yeah, he's letting them know the score, the time, something is different.
Yeah. Don't forget, we'll have our G of the game after this one's said and done. And
a lot of deserving candidates.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Pat the Stat has made the decision. And we'll see. Plenty of great choices. Drew Floyd line right. He's had a solid, sneaky game. 9 points, 5 assists. And this game continuing to get delayed a bit. A little gamesmanship here.
Yep. Hey, you can tell whatever it is, it's not in King's favor. That's why George Ward's at the table and Steve Hall is sitting back. Had it been the other way, it would be vice versa.
And there's George Ward. And they just want some explanations. 40 seconds left. And the score is correct now. It's 67-58. So it is a 9-point game, 39.7 seconds left. And crazier things have happened, but Drew Floyd at the line to try to get this thing back to double digits. The issue and the concern is with the scoreboard. And when the score was off, both coaches, of course, were like, wait a minute.
I got more than I got.
Yeah. And so the score's being checked. Of course, our score is always right with Pat the Stat and Chase Arnold. And it's 67-58, exactly what the scoreboard says.
Got it. They got Anika over there now. They're going to get it right.
Oh, yeah, and she's got those glasses on. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting the right answer. They're getting it quick.
Absolutely.
And Erica Bray's there in the back.
Oh, yep. Uh-huh.
She's got the numbers.
With the arms folded, they're about to get it right.
Uh-huh. She's like, if somebody's got to come in and talk numbers, I better be here. Because she knows numbers. She knows a lot. She keeps Jay Alexander and crew and company in check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's all settled and solved. And here we go. 2 free throws for Drew Floyd. There's the title trophies, the runner-up, the champion. And Drew pops out.
And Cass making wholesale subs. Try to get a little more pressure going. Stretch this game out a couple of times to get more possessions.
Yep.
There you have it. Free throws are so valuable. They stretch the lead out a little bit more. That makes it now a 4-possession game.
Yep. Hall trying to get it back. Ransom Thomas will fire it up, and he rolls it in. So Thomas with a 3. It's now a 7-point game with 24 seconds left. It's been an efficient but selective sample size for King from downtown. They're 5 of 8, Reg. Incredible discipline. Cass has struggled. That was just their 4th make and 14 tries from downtown.
Yep. And it's not about how many you take. It's about how many you make.
Yep. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 26 seconds to go. 7-point game. Back with the finale right after this.
Exam Experts class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident, and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam Experts, inspiring students to greatness.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Chad and Reggie with you. 7-point game, and we've got a turnover. No, I'm sorry, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with King. King trying to win their first title since 2021. First city title since 2021. They lost in the finals last year to Renaissance by 5. Inbound to Drew Floyd, triple teamed, up to Knott. And now Knott will get the ball knocked out of his hands and stolen right back by Kilgore. And Stephen Jones will miss the dunk. Oh my! That's going to be a push and a foul on Sebastian Thrower. But what a wild sequence in this game, and they love it on the King bench.
It's not over till it's over, and I mean, just a wild sequence. It started with, it looked like Knott was fouled, but they didn't call it. He turned it over. Steve Jones missed the dunk. I mean, oh, geez. That's why you say that the game is never over until it's over.
Yeah. So in the end, King will shoot 2 free throws, but
I need an official to step to the scores table.
yeah. Gerald Weaver's called for some help, and we'll keep this game going. 7.9 seconds left, 68-61.
I think they're signaling that whoever the foul was called on, he has 5.
That foul. We're waiting to see who it's on as well. Evidently it's on Wash. And for Wash, he's checking out along with Stevie Hall. All right, 2 free throws coming up for Gabe Hawkins, the 6'1" senior. Hawkins, 5 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in this game.
And there you see guys getting a chance to say they touched the floor in a city championship game. Good. I'm glad to see them smiling, man. I love when kids, no matter how much time is left, appreciate getting into a game. It's not many games promised. And so, enjoy it.
Chris Wheeler checks in. Tarek Mason checks in for King. Avion Taylor into the lineup. Bounce pass left block, laying good by Antoine Wilkes, the big 6'7" sophomore, and this game is over. Detroit King wins it. And we'll have our G of the game coming up right after this.
Yep, good job by King.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Follow the Prep on social media all season long. We're on 5 social medias, including this YouTube channel. If you would, please subscribe to this broadcast. 125 high school games a year, the most in the state of Michigan. We're proud to bring it to you. Also, if you'd like to be a sponsor on the broadcast, contact us at info@theprepsports.com.
Some highlights from this one. King victorious, 68-63. They win the city title. After falling in last year's game, they get revenge, Reg, and they get it against their rival. It has to feel really good for the boys from Lafayette.
Yes, it does. I mean, they couldn't have drawn it up any sweeter to be able to play Cass Tech in the finals and get the win.
Undefeated. They went wire to wire in this league, 9-0. Perfect. Led by that man, Marion Knott. Kilgore, 21 points. It was a rally. Amari Wash had 15 points in this game to rally the club, but that man Kilgore had 21, including 3 from distance. They only shot 8 threes all game. They were 5 of 8. That's an amazing stat, Reg. And when this man put it up, Kilgore, they were efficient. And in the end, Cass Tech could not press enough points out of that defense to overcome this King offense that featured 4 guys in double figures.
Yeah, to be 5 for 8, it means that they used the three-point shot as a weapon and not their only plan of attack. You know, they made them in the first half, but then in the second half, they went to a complete different style as Cass was pressing, and it worked out.
Stevie Hall, 20 points in this game is what he ended up with, but just 1 of 7 from downtown. And 15 points from Wash, 8 apiece from Dylan Young, who came in off the bench, and Thomas Ransom. And King shoots 68% from the game, 63% from downtown. And they end up pulling it out in the end, 68-63, in a game at which they led most of the way, Reg, and led by as many as 14 points in this game, 17 points in this game.
Yep, and one thing that stands out is King, the 17 assists.
Yeah.
And then Cass Tech, 4.
Yeah, how about that?
4
More assists for Drew Floyd than the entire Cass Tech team.
Yeah.
King had them on their heels defensively and made it tough all night. And the emergence of Stephen Jones, 15 points in this game. He'd been off for, let's say, a couple months. 5 dimes, no turnovers. He was instrumental. Marion Knott, Mr. PSL, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. And Drew Floyd, 10 points, 5 assists. It was a collective effort for King in this game.
Yeah, absolutely was. I mean, from start to finish, you know, the way they shot the ball to start, and then the way they just played defense throughout and through. I mean, it was just a great effort. They adjusted. They made, even when Cass Tech made their run, they still made the right plays. You had Knott at the rim getting those layups, you know, so it was a well-coached game, well-played game.
You bet. There you see Dr. Vitti embracing George Ward Jr. And congratulations to the Crusaders of Detroit King, the boys from the Boulevard. Get it done tonight in Midtown Detroit, a 5-point win over their rival. Back with our G of the game right after this.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Love Piece and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Piece and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Piece Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
The King Crusaders are the champions of the city as they knock off their rival tonight 68-63, and they did it behind 4 players in double figures, but none bigger than Mr. Kilgore to my right. Derek Kilgore, our player of the game, 21 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds in this game. Congratulations. What a performance by you to come out on top.
Hey, we've been winning this for a long time. You know, we've been here last year. We lost it last year, so I told the team, like, we're going to get it this year. We're going to do whatever we need to do. We worked so hard for this. We kept working. Hey, Steve, Gabe, Marianne, everybody that been here, man. Thomas, Braylon, everybody that been here, man. Everybody been here working with us, so that's what it is.
Had to feel good to get the whole crew back, too. You get Steven back tonight, and kind of more of a backcourt effort that you were expecting coming into the year. Good to have him back and healthy, too, I'd imagine.
Yes. We needed him, man. We need him.
You knock off Cass Tech, your rival. Does it mean a little bit more to beat them for the city title?
It's anybody, man. Any game. We came here and wanted to win. That's what it is.
You guys win the city title. What's next? You hit the state playoffs in about a week. Tell us about the expectation for you guys.
Trying to win it all. That's what it is. Yeah. That's the whole goal. Everybody go win it all. So that's what we're trying to do.
All right, there they are, the Crusaders, the Detroit King, champions of the city of Detroit for the first time since 2021.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Oh, what a Sunday. Championship Sunday, always fun, always a blessing. And, Reg, we found ourselves today in a trio of hot PSL titles that had to get solved. And in the end, in this one, it was Detroit King knocking off Detroit Cass Tech and get themselves back to hoisting the trophy. And this is something they haven't been able to do since 2021. They've had competitive clubs. And look, they're coming on and staying on, and Stephen Jones adding to this group. It just has to feel really good for George Ward's club to continue to climb.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is what you work for. In the summer, you know, in preseason conditioning, all the sprints he makes them run, you get to reward yourself with a championship, and they deserved it because they played very well today.
Detroit King moves on, and they will play in Operation Friendship next Saturday at Callahan Hall. And they will take on Detroit Catholic Central in a rematch of a game they played already this year. And Orchard Lake St. Mary's will take on the runner-up, and that was Cass Tech, who fell in this game 68-63. Don't know if we'll have coverage of that game, but Reg, it's been a great day. It started with Detroit Central winning and in the unified game, and then it continued with Detroit Renaissance winning on the girls' side, and here we go with King winning it to get the full trifecta for all the championships here in Detroit. Martin Luther King wins it 68-63 over Cass Tech.
Yep, and I mean, just a great PSL playoffs. You know, a lot of the teams that perennially were at the bottom, they were stronger this year. And so it ends in a cultivating with King winning, played a great game, hit threes in the first half, second half, locked down on defense and scored at the rim. Just a typical George Ward coached game.
All right, it's been fun, partner. Thanks for a great Sunday. 3 games in the books, PSL championships. We appreciate Jay Alexander, Anika McEvans, and all the great folks at the PSL for making it possible. Also, how about our crew for making it possible? Special thanks to our hardworking, talented crew. Alex Westfall, your executive producer. Austin Sonnenberg on replay. Evan Westfall on camera 3. Rob Hunter on graphics and on audio. Dale Barton on camera 1 or 2 or both. Who knows? He's doing everything. Fish on camera 1. And Pat the Stat on stats 1. Chase Arnold on stats 1A, 1B. Those guys work well together, and we appreciate them getting our numbers to us tonight. Special thanks to my partner, Reggie Butler, doing great work in the seat to my left on color commentary. Thank you, partner. Appreciate it. We'll see you on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Sunday this week. I know we're going to see you.
Yes.
I know we'll miss you as well at some point, but we know we'll see you soon, thankfully. For my partner, Reggie Butler, my name's Chad Bush, saying so long from Detroit, where your final score in this PSL Boys Championship, it's the Crusaders of Detroit King 68, Cass Tech 63. Have a great night, everybody. So long.